So Erin, I mean, as we're talking about a team, and assembling a team, I wanted to kind of maybe have you illuminate from your perspective what it means to build the right team.
Okay. So, and every builder has their team, and they develop these teams over the years. So as a production builder, it's time, money, get it done. That's a scenario where the trades are set. It is what it is. Okay. And then at the other end of the spectrum is this home, full on, pure luxury, custom, everything about it, from the budget conversations, from the execution, from the detailing and the plans, communication, the team. The team was built based on the expectations of the architect, designer, and the homeowner, and in this case,
all three.
All three, yes. Yeah.
Well, and I think it's interesting because I often get asked when I'm embarking with a custom project with clients is like, well, do we really need this particular consultant or that particular consultant? So categories of that could be an AV consultant. Do I need an AV consultant? Do I need a low voltage consultant that's advising on things like motorized shades or any home automation? I also get asked about, like, do I need to hire a separate contractor for doing the pool? Is the pool a separate consultant that's brought onto it? A landscape designer. So a lot of times, the conversations you're having with clients ahead of construction or as you're getting in the design phase, you have to bring up these conversations about saying, I can act in the following capacities, but I'm not an expert in all of these other specialties. And if your expectation of that is high, then it behooves the client to potentially interview and hire additional consultants to build out their team to make it as comprehensive as possible.
Totally, and that's one thing you, as your team, brings to the table. So you get an understanding of, let's just say it's lighting. Right? And so clearly you're an expert in art and furnishings and design and architecture, and there is a certain way that you want the light to illuminate art. And so that's a very special thing and meaning it has to you. So you also resource the best of the best.
Well, and on that note, I mean, for me, the lighting design was so absolutely critical to your point, but I also knew that I didn't know what was the latest in lighting technology. I didn't know about the fixtures that we ultimately used in our home. So we actually hired a consultant to advise us on lighting design, as well as consultation really on how it was automated, how it was controlled, how it was ultimately installed and positioned. They call it pointing, that they do after the home is all the light fixtures are installed and people are living, they can go back and adjust those fixtures. So, that was a critical consultant that we hired onto this job, even though I would say in many capacities, I'm having to fill in and do that service on other projects when maybe there's not a lighting consultant.
So that's a big one. I would say the lighting consulting world has really evolved quite a bit.
Well, nothing has evolved faster in our industry than lighting and lighting control. Nothing has evolved faster. And I swear to God, every 6 months, they're like, well, here's a new version of the light fixture you installed 6 months ago. And I'm like, well, can I still get the old one? So
Are they still going to work?
Are they still going to work? It's almost impossible to stay above the curve on that. Well, I'm glad we had this conversation.
I know, me too.
Yeah, fantastic.